Hey guys, and welcome back. So a quick update on my pond area. So it is coming along pretty nicely, but I think there's still a little bit more, like a little touch here and there left that I need to do. But right away, you see the difference when if you have been following me, the difference, the main thing that stands out the most right now is the retaining walls around the walkways. So before I did not have this, so things were spilling over. It wasn't that nice. It was dirty after the rain here in SoCal. The pond, it was just a black lining all around, and then just all the big rocks that were protruding out of the water. But not anymore. Now I have these these pavers into retaining walls here. So it took I didn't do this for, I guess, 5 years because I couldn't find the right pavers to do it, and and now I found them, so I'm getting them done. And then up top here, this used to be just like dirt, like an area where I was thinking of planting, growing some flowers, and then or thymes, or whatever, right? But that did not work out because it gets really hot here in the summer, so it needs constant watering, and so I couldn't do that. So then things die off. It doesn't look that nice. And then across here, which is pretty much a stone slab, but now I do have two 24 inches by 24 inches pavers, and made this into a walkway. And then I redid there was the waterfall spilled over here, but right now it just coming out one of the pipe. That's it. And the sounds of the water, that's very relaxing. Then here you can actually sit down here and put your feet into the water. So I might do some what's that called, research on fish that do come and actually nibbles on your toes, and maybe put some in there. So right now I pretty much have I think 6 goldfish that are still alive left in here. Everything else were eaten. And then I got a bunch of mosquito fish that looks pretty nice. Let me see if I can zoom in and see some right there. There's one. There's like at least like 50 of them in here, so it's pretty nice. So we got some lilies. Lilies coming out. These guys here have been with me for 5 years. I think one is red, and one is pink, and one is white. But the last season only the white came up. So but right now you can see that the buds are coming up here from the water. Let's see, right there, if you can see that. Let me see if you can see the bud right there. That's coming up. And then I bought some more. I bought another pink to go up right here, right there. You can see the leaves. I do have another gallon right here, but I don't really want anything there, really, to be honest. Just look in the rocks. It's pretty nice enough already. So look at that. Nice, right? So there's a bench right there, sitting and feed the fish. Now I have 2 spots to feed the fish, either right here or right there. So that was the old spot, but I think it's still good because the current here is pretty strong with the water coming out. So looking pretty nice. Got some new what's it called, mulch here. Here's my guava. It's coming out pretty nicely. There was one fruit here hanging off right here. We ate that the other day, and it was really good. It was extremely good. So I'm very happy. So this year here, hopefully this guy can get a lot bigger, and then give me at least 10 or 20 fruits at least. I'm hoping. And then here, this is where I'm doing my veggie bed. I got a bunch of cilantros, onions, peppers. I got 2 determinate tomatoes in here. Can't get too big. So, and then over here, my dragon fruits. Changed the trellis. Now it's all galvanized fence post so it doesn't rot, and it's cleaner. It's cleaner. Before it was, you know, kind of big, protrude out a little bit. Now it just you know, 2 posts and a bar going across, and then these two here are old. These have been with me for 5 years. So, and this guy here is sending out new shoots. So I'm happy that this guy's alive. I know that. So hopefully it's gonna produce this year for me. But this vine here is not. I don't see any new shoots yet. So hopefully it is still alive and maybe just shock and send out a little bit later. And these guys here are my my cuttings that I, you know, try to propagate during the winter, and I'm happy as well. Here you can see that it is coming out. So this guy is probably rooted. No rot there, so I'm happy. No rot here neither, so I'm quite happy that as well. But nothing here yet. This guy nothing yet, but this guy here, it has new growth. Beautiful. I think here's another one. So I'm gonna let it grow wherever it wants, and then, you know, it depends on how I like it. And, you know, I'll pick one branch and let it grow all the way up here. But right there, that's the dragon fruit, the new trellis. Simple, neat. And then my my sapodilla, nothing nothing to show. Lots and lots of mold here. So I'm gonna try hydrogen peroxide. One of my viewers recommend that, so I'm gonna mix that, and I'm gonna try to spray it and see if I can get rid of the mold. If I can just get rid of the mold, you know, spray it, kill it, and then spray water and get rid of it, I'm happy. I don't mind it comes back as long as I have a way to get rid of them, and that's, you know, that's all that matters really. So here's the pond from this angle. Look at that, not too bad. So there's still a lot more. There's still a little bit, you know, I'm not quite done yet with the bridge, you know. I still need to mulch that up. But then this area right here, this patch of grass here, is, you know, the possum, they come by and dig up and eat all the grubs on the bottom, and just look at that. It's not a pretty sight. And grass is pretty hard to upkeep too, water and everything. So I'm thinking of doing, of laying pavers, you know, along the way here, maybe 2 or 3 rows, and then in between either have grass like this or turf, you know, artificial grass. So I'm thinking of doing that just to clean this up, to keep it clean. I like things to be clean, and right now it doesn't look too good. And then, you know, and if you want this to be nice, you have to, you know, really take care of the grass, mow it, you know, all the time. And then, you know, of course I have trees here, and, you know, and leaves they fall on here. So if I can get this, you know, like stuff like this here, you know, leaves fall, and then, you know, it decomposes, and then, you know, it can be a little bit messy. So I'm thinking of ways to make it, you know, cleaner, less for me to clean, and then just, you know, come by with a leaf blower and just clean it up. But, you know, but that's the plan for that. I'm not sure which way I'm going yet, so I'm still thinking. But I do have a patch of grass over there, so I'm keeping that. So that's gonna, you know, just a nice breezy field with grass. But I think 1 patch is enough. 2 patches is a little bit too much for me. And here is my my Lindstrom at Tamoyas. So I've finally pruned it. From the last video I did not. So I think so this is the way that I prune it. The red Gaffner, beautiful. So I left a bunch of branches here with leaves still to try to sustain these fruits here, but look at them, almost ready, you know. decent. So once these guys here are completely ripened, and for me to take them off, I think I'm gonna cut this branch here. I don't really, you know, it's kind of too low onto the ground. I don't think it looks that great. I did leave a branch here. Hopefully maybe I can set a fruit here and see how that goes, just down like this, and then if anything I can actually maybe graft something else onto that. I've got a bunch of 2 branches here, hopefully some fruits here, and then these guys here, once these guys you know, ripens, I'm gonna cut this back a little bit. This I could not cut back more than this because this is a graft. This is a PPC graft right here, so hopefully that's gonna come out and give me something this season. And my focus here is to grow it up top somehow. So you know, I left some of the smaller a small branch here. Hopefully that's gonna get thickened up, and then get some fruits there. But this side of the house is looking nice, clean. Let me give you guys a different look from the small bridge up here. Look at that. Isn't that something? Lychee coming out. Oh, about the lychee, I do have a resident on my on my lychee right there. That is a hummingbird. I'm not sure if it's the mother or the daughter. She actually nests at my house here a few times already, and last season she had 2 babies. So I'm thinking that maybe maybe one of the daughters that came back and nest there. So hopefully she's gonna have some new babies this season. But another angle from this angle. All right, guys, an update on my pond and what I have accomplished so far this year. And this is probably everything that I can do this summer. You know, my time will probably be for projects inside the house after this. You know, this is all the time that I have really, and then maybe buy a plant here and there, a new plant here and there, and experiment a couple of things here and there. But I'm pretty happy. Took me a while to do all of this. All right, you guys have a good day now.